Welcome to Balla Watch, the number one show for hip hop culture on the entire internet. We are your eyes and ears on the ground, but we are safely in the shelter so we can keep covering what you need. I'm AC. Who are you?
I am the duck and cover expert, the Balla holler DJ. How's it going? How are you
Uh,
doing, AC?
Good. What's your DJ name?
Oh, DJ. Dang, I used to have one, but I forgot it. Was
Wasn't it
it
Lil
DJ?
Deej?
Lil Deej could be. DJ. No, well, I've got. I mean, it could be like DJ Gun, Gundy
DJ Gun?
Fresh, DJ Gun. Yeah, I'd
D-
fit right in with the ballers.
yeah, DJ Gun's pretty good. I think it's appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
original.
as we're talking, Diddy, in the year of our Lord 2025, July 2nd, date of recording, uh, Diddy had a lot of charges against him dropped. So they got him for 2 counts in sex trafficking. He was acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking, and he's facing up to 10 years. And they're going to try to double it up to possibly get him 20. How old is Diddy again?
He's in his 50s. That was
Okay.
early 50s.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because like there's the pictures. Have you seen the artist pictures of him on trial?
Here and there, yeah.
Like the artist like drawing, it's some of the funniest stuff. Like because they're drawing like what the victims described happened. So there's like Diddy naked, like holding a belt while they're on a couch. It, it's like it's some of the funniest things that I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's 55.
Okay, 55. So they how much do you think he'll actually serve if convicted?
You know, it's I don't think he's gonna actually he's not gonna serve it away if we were convicted of any of these charges. It's gonna be in this I mean, because he's rich, right? They didn't freeze his assets. Or he was able to spend $100,000 a day on attorneys. I mean, what is there any justice here? 'Cause
Uh,
I don't see him in the regular population, an actual like state penitentiary. I don't or a federal prison. I don't see. I'm not saying he's out loose, but they might just be like in a home under surveillance. Like I don't.
here's a question: is like what did Harvey Weinstein? Like, what did he do? Like what's his time like?
I heard he has this like flesh-eating virus on his genitalia or something.
Well,
So
yeah,
he's
we've
not
heard
doing
about
too
his
good.
mangina. Well, someone described that
Oh,
when he was on trial.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So I
gonna
mean that seems like a prison enough.
I'm okay. I'm sending you this picture. This
No.
like no. It's funny. It look at this. I just sent it to you. it just
Just
it's
dragging the person.
yeah.
You would think they'd have better artists. Like this was definitely made in like colored pencil, like and colored in with
Well, they have
crayons
to
or
do it
something.
quickly. It's like a
Well, couldn't they just do
stenographer.
an AI prompt? We could do better pictures of this in like 5 seconds.
You know what? I would. Okay, so I think in the world of AI now, I
They
think
would
there
be
are.
too disturbing for it to
Well,
make.
there's that too, but I was gonna say what we have access to versus like what the people at the top have access to. So they
The
may they
federal prosecutors,
well the federal
the
prosecutors
government.
they would have access to it, but
That's what I mean.
the person that has this job probably doesn't make a lot of money doing it. Like a court stenographer, what do you think a court stenographer makes per year? I'm not
I
saying
mean,
it's like minimum wage, but
yeah, I
it's
mean, it depends on like the state because obviously like California and New York would pay more, but like Oklahoma would pay like half as much. But
yeah,
I would,
states where there's
I
more
would,
crime, they have to work harder.
yeah. Um, I would say you could definitely support yourself on it. All right, I would say probably like $5,000 a month.
Okay, so I got
I
a
would think
number.
more, but
The
six,
average
60 to
okay,
100,000 a month, a
a-
year.
the average hourly salary is $40, with an hourly salary range from $5 to $60.
Okay.
So Florida is $30 an hour average. In Orlando, it's 38. Um, so the average annual salary is about 70 grand a year.
Okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like because it does require skill to do. Like you have to be able to type fast and accurately. But these drawings, I would
Hmm.
think it's like that, but it's less skill because the whole time you're just drawing like one thing because you're not recording every single thing said. Like
No.
you're not like drawing like the prosecutor as they're walking to like a whiteboard or something. You're just like certain events. But I would assume that this person, it's like a maybe a second or third year out art student where like this is like if you go to school for like English and you want to be the next great novelist, but you get a job writing like Blu-ray instructions or like car stereo instructions. Like that I would assume this is the equivalent. Like you okay, here's your job. You can draw Diddy in his underwear
All right.
tracking some.
That that made me think of something. Is it more impressive? And obviously it's the job, right? That they're doing something, but I was just thinking like, all right, if this picture that we're seeing right now, if someone told you, "Hey, they did this in 1 minute," or you look at like the same picture and it's done in like it looks realistic, but it was done in like a day or a couple days. Which one would you prefer? Or what
Th-
is more talent?
I would
Is
say
it
this in a minute because being able to go through all these
the
various like
Okay.
shades and colors because like this okay honestly it's not good but it's
Because if you
not.
saw it in a museum and then like,
Oh, if
oh,
I saw
this
it in a
one was made
museum,
in a minute.
yeah, if I saw this in
Like
a museum, like if there was um
the Diddy
some
Museum.
wing, like some like tie the Diddy wing, the Diddy trial wing, but part of it's
Uh,
interactive. You can have some old black guy just like drag you
oh.
around and beat you.
Oh,
Did you
goodness.
ever see? There was some video of some guy leaving Diddy's mansion, and he's like limping and like covering his butt with his hand. It was some rapper, and he was just leaving Diddy's house. It's really funny. But yeah, but someone who takes their time and does something. Okay, like a good example is there was that guy. Do you know who Ed Wood is?
Ed Wood.
It,
Sounds familiar.
he made that movie Plan 9 from Outer Space,
Okay.
which is like the worst movie ever made. It was for like the longest time, but he would do everything cheap and he would do everything in like one take. So his movies they were all terrible, but like he made them quickly, so you could say, "Oh, look, this movie was made in a week or something." It's like, yeah, but it looks like crap. Versus some movie like I don't know. Well, I want to say that like Eyes Wide Shut took a long time to make.
Hmm.
Where I mean that movie is more interesting than entertaining, but one just is. It's more distracting when you see something that's really bad.
Okay, well, you kind of triggered my memory. It's a little off topic, but I'm gonna send you something in the prep because they made this
You're gonna send me
statue of
some
this
prep.
soccer player, and it's one of the funniest images I've ever seen.
What country is this?
I
Hold
don't
on.
know, but
You
his name is Ronaldo. Um,
is it Cristiano Ronaldo?
I think so. Yeah,
I want to
Cristiano
say that. I
Ronaldo.
want to say it's either Spain or Argentina.
Yeah,
One of
and but
those.
he's very obviously famous. But
He looks nothing like a statue. You know who the statue? You know, it, like
Like
actually
Rocky?
kind. No, it looks like Charlie Kirk.
Oh, oh, it does look like That's mean, but it's true.
How's that
It is
mean?
true. Uh, the truth hurts
It's
sometimes.
it's an honor. It's an honor
Honor.
to have a statue made out of.
Hey, why is there a statue of me?
I don't remember getting that haircut. I don't remember my eyes looking in opposite directions.
Hey, well, this statue was made in 24 hours.
Was it?
I don't know.
Okay. If it was, sure. But if someone took months to make this, oh boy, I don't know how long these statues take to make. But to go back to your
Yeah,
original thing, it's this artwork is not to be admired for its artistic abilities. It's to be
sure.
laughed at because it's really funny.
Just
I would
documenting the truth here.
I would assume most trials don't have things like this to depict. It's just like very basic, like a person in a suit or whatever, like the judge standing there. And I don't know why they do this. Like is this just done for our amusement?
I think their job is to document what the people are saying, and
Draw it for who? For people that can neither hear nor read.
well, yeah, I mean, they've been doing it for a while. I was gonna
I
say that
know.
there's no attention spans, and that a picture says 1,000 words,
Oh,
right? Like,
they've been doing it. Okay, they had these at the WWF steroid trials in like 92 or 93 or whatever that was. So like this is not like a new thing.
and I don't get the little like blue background behind that. I don't really
That's
get.
I okay, that's probably a like a painting that's on the wall behind the judge and someone drew this modern art painting. It's like blue, purple and brown and pink. And it's like an X.
Exactly.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. Not no more.
Okay, I saw a thing, and I wonder, can you answer this? Okay, first we're
Probably.
gonna. Okay, what is DMX? What are you gonna do when the Rough Riders show up? Stop, drop, and then what's next?
You roll.
No, you don't know that. You don't know the lyrics to Rough Rider anthem.
I do not.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering. I just saw that as the thing, and it was sad. I was like, do I know the words to this song? I don't know. But anyway,
And who drags a body with one arm, anyways?
strong
It just
guy,
that is.
or it's a real light woman. How often? Oh my gosh, there's a video associated with it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's like throwing her around. Oh, dude, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, this is this is something.
No, I believe it.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you, but yeah, save it for a later day.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears.
Yeah, I'll plug it in. It's pretty wild. He's just like throwing her around and dragging her, and just like kicking her. Who was that one guy?
Ray Rice in the elevator.
Yes.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah. Because I want to say that one wasn't so bad. It was just like he hit her once, and then just knocked her out, and it just looked bad because he was dragging her.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the Diddy thing. So
It looked like that picture.
it does look like that picture.
But to answer the question, yeah, the federal government obviously has access to like high level tech, but I don't think they would give it to this person. I think there is like a lid being kept on the capabilities of AI. I think that there's tools that are available where you could probably make whole TV shows or something, but
Oh yeah.
they want to like slowly dole stuff out to get people to pay for it. Like, oh my gosh, like I can
Hmm.
make a flower opening and I don't need to get like time lapse footage of it. wow, I can do that. It's only $100 a month and it looks good. So they have these. How often have you used AI art prompts?
I really haven't used it that much.
It takes a while to actually get the thing you're trying to get, because a lot of it just makes gibberish. Like the
Oh yeah.
pictures look pretty good for the most part, but a lot of times there's just like gibberish blend in the background, and you're just like, what am I looking at? And then you just try again, then eventually like, oh yeah, like those pictures I was sending you of the fat guy eating Doritos.
Well,
Like
you
that.
drew that.
I did,
You're an
but
artist
that's
in
because
1 minute.
that I did in 1 minute. Well, that's because the
Yeah.
AI art prompts were just giving me fat guys, like two fat guys. I wanted one fat guy. Like, thanks a lot there.
You
So,
know,
go ahead.
I think I have an answer for why this picture looks the way it does and why they don't make it look super realistic, because I think it would kind of influence public opinion if they thought it looked real, even though it really happened. But if you have something like, even if you had a video of this and say you make it AI and it looks really realistic, I think they would say it influences public opinion. But then conversely, having this type of picture influences the public opinion to make it look less real. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
But either way, yeah, I see what you're saying. But either way, it's influencing it in
It is.
one direction or the other. Yeah, if it was realistic, it would look more horrific. But now that it
Mhm.
looks like cartoony, it downplays the severity of a
Right.
full grown man beating a woman. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I don't care anymore. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like we don't need to talk about like stupid art. Okay, I do remember. So it's like Michelangelo's David. Like a
Yeah.
bunch of people have talked about like why is his wiener so small? Why is if that's the ideal man? Well, if it was like 9 inches flaccid, that's all you would look at. Like that's why it's intentionally small. It's just so you would be too distracted. That's the truth. So like
It
there is
is.
there
It
is
is.
there is something to making like this. It's probably by design. Like this wasn't. I I would assume most courtroom art looks probably pretty similar to this. Like you probably don't have some that look like you know Frank Frazetta where it just looks like hyper realistic. It all looks kind of silly, and I don't know the time lapse for it. Have you ever experienced or experimented with like drawing or watercolors or any kind of that
I'm
type of
not
art?
I'm not artistically inclined
Oh,
at all. I barely
yeah.
do stick figures.
They're too hard. They're too
Yeah,
complicated. I don't know anything
it
about the
is.
shading or the depth of the stick figure. What are you looking up? Your eyes are
So
on something.
I'm looking at because this Diddy trial is kind of getting compared a little bit to the OJ case. So I was looking up OJ courtroom art, and then there's some of OJ. It's the Diddy is definitely more advanced, but there's some of Michael Jackson. There's
Well, the OJ one, do they have like okay, so this is where I think it is a little different. There is actual like this drawing is of video surveillance. So like they're actually drawing something they saw. So there's probably not an artist's rendering of OJ like turning Nicole Brown into a Pez dispenser. So
no, there's not.
it's probably just like OJ putting the glove on or like OJ sitting there, stuff like that.
That's basically it. It's just he's just in the courtroom. Oh, there's someone pointing at him. That's kind of cool.
How often do people point at OJ? Wait, isn't OJ dead now?
He is dead, yeah.
Okay, so they don't point at him too often anymore.
No.
Well, did OJ ever make a rap album?
It's a good idea to look it up. I know he wrote a book.
Yeah, I did it. Oh wait, no, if I did it.
There's
If
the
I did it.
OJs,
Is that a rap
but
group or
they're
is it?
from 1958.
I was gonna say that sounds like a Motown band, the Del Vikings.
I mean,
Dumpy dooby dum.
OJ's got a a soundtrack for OJ Made in America, The People versus OJ Simpson soundtrack.
Okay, so he didn't venture into the hip hop.
No, it doesn't seem like.
Okay, that would
Guess not.
have been a good venture for him. Wait, we talked about the basketball players that did rap albums, right?
We did, yeah.
Who was the one that had the really gangstery one? It wasn't Latrell Sprewell, was it? It was one
There's
of those.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I knew. Did Latrell Sprewell choke someone, or was it Allen Iverson?
I mean, they're basically all the same at this point.
Okay.
When don't they choke people?
That's
I would say probably Latrell Sprewell. He probably choked some people.
Because I want to say I had a correlation.
He choked his coach, I guess.
Yeah, that was it.
Choked his coach. Sprewell was upset with criticism from the coach about his passing.
Oh my gosh, that's his job to tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Latrell Sprewell have a rap album?
Let's see. Maybe. Rap.
None will be as good as Shaq Diesel. What we got?
He's also associated, this is Latrell Sprewell, associated with a rap album musical project titled Latrell Sprewell, was released by Hip Hop Makers. It includes the song Latrell Sprewell.
That's kind of bold. You got Black Sabbath, Motorhead. Latrell Sprewell from the album. Latrell Sprewell. Kind of bold to make a song named after yourself. What's the reception to that album? Did it do pretty well?
I can't imagine it did. I can't really find it right now.
What do you think Latrell Sprewell's up to these days?
Let's see. Personal life. He's got nothing since 1994. Got some legal issues since. Oh yeah. As of 2022,
he's in jail.
Sprewell's Instagram profile stated he was working in community relations with the Knicks and as a media personality. Oh, great.
Okay. For Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's got.
Oh my gosh, this is just really funny. Legal issues.
Yeah, he's got a big legal issues tab.
Well, did you read it?
I went from the most recent.
Well, this is funny. A 21-year-old female claimed that she and Sprewell were having consensual sex aboard his yacht when Sprewell began to strangle her.
Okay.
So yeah, choking. So some people like to choke.
Hey, maybe she asked for it.
Good evening and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
What do you see?
I know I had a tab start playing. It was for one of my tabs.
Okay.
But this is our first show because instead of having multiple shows where we just talk about rap on the Metal Podcast, we're just going to talk about rap here on Balla Watch. But
Balla Watch.
Diddy was we got stay on alert. There could be ballers near you. But as I said earlier, July 2nd, we're gonna check a good website, heyjackass.com. It's a website that illustrates Chicago values. So what we got here, the June final totals for shot and killed, there's 28. Shot and wounded, 140.
It's like one a day, shot and killed.
Yeah, total shot, 168. Now, this is the funny one. Total homicides.
Get my calculator out.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do some math. Total homicides. Total homicides, 35.
Goodness.
But the funny thing is shot and killed 28, but homicides 35. So
it's the first time in forever that they've had, less shot and killed per, days in the month. There's 30. So they're trending in the right direction, it seems like.
Well, it says down 56%.
Compared to what? The Civil War?
It's the least amount of shootings since the Civil War. Hey, there was a lot of shootings during the Civil War.
Yes, there were. Yeah.
600,000 were killed in that. Okay, that's actually, I don't know. I wonder how
Good.
many have been killed in Chicago, like total.
Like in forever since its existence.
Yeah, and you can discount any. I don't know how many battles took place in Chicago during the Civil War. I
I
don't think
honestly couldn't
any.
name any. I don't think any.
But yeah, just like total. That'd be interesting. But the week in progress, starting on June 30th. So far, 2 have been shot and killed. 13 have been shot and wounded. 15 have been shot, which is funny because it's 2 dead, 13 survived. Not bad. 3 total homicides this week. Year to date, shot and killed 168, shot and wounded 684. So 852 total shot. It's after 6 months and 201 total homicides. They have a little chart here, the 30-day stupid trend.
Stupidity trend.
Yeah, 83.1% wounded, 16.9% killed. And there's a fun little map here that you can look at. It's a homicide map. There's some areas to avoid. Looks like you don't want to go to Austin, Humboldt Park, North Lawndale, Grand Crossing, South Shore, and Roseland. Those are the places you don't want to go. And this is pretty funny. They have these little dots here. Orange for homicide, blue for double homicide, red for triple homicide. I like
There's
the
like
star.
Yeah.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. The one for self-defense.
Self-defense.
Yeah. There's
one.
And this is the crazy thing. There's only 5, looks like, for police involved. So of all of the total homicides, 5 were by cop. I don't know if you could call them homicides. If it's by, they could be. A cop could definitely kick your door down and murder you. All right, so the total, we got the homicide map. So the neighborhood, Austin, 23 homicides, 58 wounded. Inglewood, 8 homicides, 57 wounded. Garfield Park, 8 homicides, 55 wounded. North Lawndale, 14 homicides, 38 wounded. South Shore, 11 homicides, 32 wounded. Auburn Gresham, 8 homicides, 30 wounded. Humboldt Park, 10 homicides, 24 wounded. Near West Side, 9 homicides, 24 wounded. Roseland, 11 homicides, 22 wounded. Hey, 1 out of 3. Chatham, 3 homicides, 26 wounded. That sounds pretty safe to me. I mean, that doesn't sound so bad, right?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Maybe everyone in Chatham has really bad eyesight. So, that's... this one's not so good. Grand Crossing, 13 homicides, 16 wounded. Like, that's not a good ratio. That's like half. South Chicago, 6 homicides, 20 wounded. New City. Oh, why are they making new cities? The old ones aren't doing so good. But New City, 3 homicides, 21 wounded. Yeah, this one, it's, this place, New City and Chatham. These are the places to be. West Pullman, 6 homicides, 14 wounded. Woodlawn, 3 homicides, 15 wounded. And I like all others, 62 homicides, 224 wounded. And the rest of them. And this is one city, mind you.
It's interesting because I'm looking at 2025 cause of death and the 168 homicide. Oh wait, the gunshot is 168 homicides, which is 83.6%. You got 18 stabbing of 9%, trauma, 10 for 5%.
Trauma, I'm guessing, is like baseball bat or something,
Okay,
like that. That's my guess.
There's auto. Well, there's 2 homicides at 1%.
I like that there's a homicide by car. Like they weren't accidentally ran over.
No.
They were purposely ran over.
Child abuse, there's 2 for 1%, and then maternal death at 1. But I was thinking okay, well, I looked this up because it seems like a lot for gunshots, but Illinois has some of the strictest gun laws in the U.S. Yet they have an absurd amount of gunshot homicide. So that is interesting.
Well, you know what that means, right?
That they restrict the actual law-abiding citizens from the guns, and they have the criminals just run wild.
No, silly. They need stricter gun laws.
Oh, you're right.
They're not strict
You're right.
enough.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see?
yeah. You're right.
You
That
see what
I missed that. You know I can't make those connections. Come on.
Well, you know, it's your first day. It's the first episode.
It is. Yeah.
I think the funniest part of this is the shot placement.
Didn't get to that one yet.
This one's crazy though. So,
The gender?
No. The head, 46 killed, 33 wounded. So 30.
Good evening and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of
Shot in the ass on here. Oh.
I like that there's an other unknown.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah, chest,
All right.
41 killed, 41 wounded. So, you know, 50-50. Back, 13 killed, 54 wounded. That makes sense. Face, 9 killed, 16 wounded. Abdomen, 8 killed, 38 wounded. That's unfortunate. You just get shot in the stomach and you just don't die. Just sitting there and writhing in pain. 6 in the neck, 6 killed, 12 wounded. This one's also kind of funny. 3 killed for leg shots and then 156 wounded. 3 died from getting shot in the leg. What are the other unknown? Did you go to a doctor that doesn't know anything about anatomy? I don't know where this bullet entered through, but yeah, you're probably gonna be fine. I don't know what this is. Can't be that important, right? Oh, you can buy
23 people year to date have been shot in the ass. Oh
my god! I like the shot.
Great.
How about shot in the junkometer?
That too. There's 12. 12 in 6 months.
12 people been shot in the junk. Ooh, the age of the victim. Oh man.
Okay.
I like the little the sub sections of it. So they have 0 to 12 is labeled kids, teens 13, 17, young adults 18, 35, middle-aged 36 to 54, and then AARP 55 plus. So 4 kids have been killed between 0 and 12, 6 wounded, 10 teens killed, 63 wounded. Young adults, this one, most of them, 91 killed, 294 wounded. Middle-aged, they're still going at it. 43 killed, 130 wounded, but then AARP age, this is 16 killed, 23 wounded. So they do start to slow down.
Yeah, that's good.
A Balla's got to, into them golden years. You can't shut down completely. You still have to outpace them.
Yeah, you got to scratch that itch every once in a while, but it's not as frequent as when you're younger.
Yeah. Well, when you're younger, you just don't have access to the fun stuff.
Right.
Yeah. This is another funny one. Unknown.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You don't know. I'm guessing they have to be maybe they were shotgun to the face.
Oh.
And you just can't tell. And then maybe
they just can't identify the person either.
Yeah,
they're just wounded though.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, you can walk that.
So the shotgun to the face, you're gonna survive that?
No, I'm assuming it blew their head off, and then
it says they were wounded though.
Oh yeah, 28 wounded. Well, they didn't have a brain damage.
We'll leave those. I do like the selfie-o-meter where there's 16 year to date. I don't know if that means they killed themselves or if they got wounded.
That would be my guess.
It looks like because the picture shows them shooting himself. Yeah.
The mass shootings are pretty good. I like all these pictures. Shot in the ass. It's like the picture they use on hemorrhoid ads. in the asshole beater.
His hand.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm mildly uncomfortable.
Oh man.
Okay, all right. So there's a little thing, like a category for everything for each it looks like mayor.
I didn't see that.
Who's the current mayor of Chicago?
It's
Is it
is
Rahm Emanuel, or was he the one
no,
before?
no. It's it used to be Lori Lightfoot. I guess
Well, I know
she's
she
done
was
it.
the last one. Yeah, because
Looks
she's
like
in the
Brandon
she's in,
Johnson. Is that
okay,
him?
yeah, because Lori's in the middle, so I didn't know if Brandon.
Yeah, it says he's the mayor. Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know if I've ever seen what he.
I haven't. Husband, father, teacher, and the 57th mayor of the city of Chicago.
How old is
He is
Doesn't look 49.
49.
Well, he's doing a bang up job. Only 23 people have been shot.
Hey, everything is down like 50% or more. That's good.
Well, now here's the thing. Are you sure about that?
No.
Like seriously, like the shot and killed under him, it's 1,038. Lori Lightfoot was 1,254. Rahm Emanuel's 1,260. So
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting these percentages.
Well, what does that mean to you?
That we need stricter gun laws, like you said.
Okay, well, all right. Well, I was talking about just the numbers. Like, does that look like it's down or up?
I mean, there's 365 days in a year. You said 1,200.
1,200 under Lori Lightfoot. It's
okay.
1,038 under Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, but what I was getting at is we're only 7 months into the year, so Lori
We got some catching up to do.
Well, maybe. Let's see. How many did we have in a month? 28 shot and killed. So we can average 28 per month. What is that in five more months? Is that it's
over
around
300.
150?
Okay, yeah.
30 times
3
5.
months. Yeah, that would do a year. But yeah.
No, just for the rest of the year. So 150, yeah, looks like, it'll be less. 1254, so it'll be.
Oh, we missed the 2025 Chicago shot clock, where a person is shot every 5 minutes and 9 seconds, and a person is murdered every 21 minutes and 50
Good evening,
seconds.
and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are
So
following
while we've been
breaking news
talking,
right
at least 3 people have been shot, and 1 person has been murdered already. So
that's what we're doing.
Don't be the one.
As you are listening to this.
Yeah.
Well, and it also depends on the area you're in.
That too.
Just they just go to these light blue zones. There are some zeros there. And can you imagine at this point still living in Chicago? Like how can you live in Chicago at this point?
Maybe you're like deaf and you can't hear all the sirens. You're like, oh, it's just a normal day.
And the disability is just really, really good in Chicago. So just like coincidentally, you can't hear the sirens, but the checks you get every month, it's like $4,500 a month. That's pretty great. I don't know what to do. Some people say using gas, it's not safe. I don't know. I see no indication that is anything wrong here.
Hey, you get more money if you survive a gunshot wound, so
Oh, that too. Yeah. And if anything bad happens and I get shot in the ass, that's more disability for me. Have you looked at their T-shirts?
Yeah, I have. Shoot back better.
I like the
My wife
Mickey
beats
Mouse
me.
one. My wife beats me. I like the Mickey Mouse ones though. Oh, there's a good one with Lori Lightfoot. There's a quote: "I have the biggest dick in Chicago." Bridges up, don't loot. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's a poster. Chicago Wilding. Oh, that featuring Big D. All right, so now I need to know, did Lori Lightfoot actually say that? Lori Lightfoot, I have the biggest dick. Let's find out if... Well, okay, from the Daily Beast. Chicago mayor bragged about having the biggest dick in bizarre Zoom rant lawsuit claim. That is a strange
That
thing.
is a bold statement there.
Yeah, well, how does she know? Huh?
Yeah.
You measuring? You looking at the others? Stop looking at other guys in the urinal, Lori. Oh, this is a good one. Brandon's body. Wonder what this means. The above illustrates Mayor Brandon Johnson's decision to terminate the city's relationship with ShotSpotter. Ooh, what's that? What is Chicago ShotSpotter? That sounds cool. So Brandon decided to terminate. All right. Chicago's police department has officially stopped using ShotSpotter gunshot detection technology. The decommission process began on that day, and the company started removing its equipment as of September 23rd, 2023. Mayor Brandon Johnson decided to terminate the contract, citing the need to explore more effective strategies to reduce violent crime. So, okay, what
Brandon's body
is ShotSpotter technology? Because, I mean, he just wants to get rid
Fallout from the Steelers-Dolphins trade on today's Peacock and Williams.
All right, I'm closing this tab. He keeps trying to give me crap. I'm tired of that. ShotSpotter's gunshot detection technology that uses acoustic sensors to detect, locate, and alert law enforcement agencies of potential gunfire incidents in real time. System is designed to fill the gap created by the fact that only 20% of gun incidents are reported to 911, allowing police to respond to a higher percentage of gunfire incidents, improve response times, and collect evidence more effectively. Why would you terminate this? Why would you shut down something that's intended to... Oh, a shot was fired. Like, alert the cops. In Illinois, like, okay, let's say you live in a state like Alabama or Texas or, some place where there's loose gun laws where people are, doing like target practice or something, like, oh, shots fired, we're responding. And it's like someone who's on their property shooting, bottles or something. But in a place where you have strict gun laws, wouldn't you want to have like a stop to it? Like, you can't just not just like to prevent like shootings, but how about just people dicking around like, hey, let's go to this back alley and fire our guns. There's no one around, so we can target practice. Just there's no reason to terminate it.
No, they crack down harder on like illegal fireworks.
Well, that's important. So I'm not sure exactly what this Brandon's bodies is. So I'm guessing it's just like people killed since they got rid of the ShotSpotter. I don't understand. Because the above illustrates the decision to terminate the ShotSpotter. Fatality rate is total people fatally shot, total people shot. Okay. No, I don't understand that crap. I like this one. Police involved shooting. 45.4% killed versus 54.6% wounded. That's not so bad. You're more likely to get wounded by a cop than killed by one. That should make you feel safe, right?
Right.
Okay, so in 2009, what was the safest year? What was peak COVID? When would you say that was?
20. I mean,
Peak
either
COVID
the middle.
lockdown. The lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, pretty early into 2020, probably June 2020. Like,
yeah, I asked because 2020 there was 7, 2021 there were 9. These are killing, and 2022 there was 2. So I was wondering because I didn't remember the lockdowns being in 2022. So I was thinking maybe like I just don't remember. Was that when the lockdowns were at their highest? That's why the killings were so low. But that's just police involved shooting. So I wonder if our cops just that was a time. Maybe that was the height of like BLM riots, and then
I was gonna
cops
say, didn't they defund a lot of
Yeah,
police departments at that time? So
That's what I was thinking. Just maybe they just didn't have cops that were just going to go places. The
it's not a
self-defense.
crime if you don't report it. So
Yeah,
gotta even up those numbers.
yeah, of course. Homicide trend. All right. So under Richard J. Daley, I guess this was a lot of years. They're just going by the term because I saw this guy had 10,000 homicides, almost 11,000 homicides under his belt. But that was 1955 to 1976. So in 21 years, this guy racked up almost 11,000 homicides. Yeah, let's go. Brandon Johnson's got, it says 1,163. Eugene Sawyer, oh, never mind. It was in, wait a minute. Hold on. This guy, Eugene Sawyer, in 2 years had 978. I was going to say, that's not a big deal. It was only 2 years. But Lori Lightfoot was 4 years, and it was almost 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, so like triple. So yeah, this guy's numbers were still better. Eugene Sawyer, that's a mayor you can set your watch.
Under 1,000.
Yeah. In 2 years. Brandon Johnson is not even. Oh, I guess he started 2023. So
Looks like he's like exactly 2 years in. It looks like a little more than 2 years, barely.
Yeah, so
he's getting his feet wet.
Yeah, he's just getting started, baby. He's gonna be here 4 more years. Looks like maybe 2 years is the term limit, or they just die. I don't know. Imagine living in Chicago.
Yeah,
I knew a guy that wanted to move there. Like he thought it would be better for his family.
Did he just watch a lot of like Vince Vaughn movies or something?
I don't know. Are they all set in Chicago?
Pretty much, like The Breakup.
What about Wedding Crashers? Was that Chicago?
That one is not, but that is like the buddy flick. But it's him, like as
just him by himself.
The head honcho.
What about
And anything with Jon Favreau when they're in movies together, it's usually based in Chicago. It might be just that one movie.
So like Maid and Swingers.
Yeah, maybe.
I want to say wasn't there a movie where Vince Vaughn, he like was like a sperm donor and he had like 200 kids or something. I haven't seen any of these movies. I just remember I always saw commercials for them. Like, and Vince Vaughn is like a giant man too.
He is. Yeah, he's like 6'5".
Yeah, I had no idea.
A giant.
Anyway, so that's Hey Jackass. We'll keep you guys up to date here and there. It's an important site. Keep your eye. But we're not just here to talk about Chicago. We got other things. What do you got?
We do. All right. Yeah, we'll move on to an even better state possibly. I've got a headline here from xxlmag.com of EBK J-Bo faces 30 years in prison for federal indictment on gun and drug charges.
How do I spell
that? EBK, and then a new word, Jaaybo. Okay. EBK J-Bo. I could possibly be pronouncing it wrong, but
the Reaper, EBK J-Bo.
EBK J-Bo. Yeah, he has an arraignment hearing. It says J-Bo. Not J-Bone, but J-Bo, or J-Bo, has been in custody in Arkansas since his arrest by Arkansas State Police on May 18th, when he was booked in Pope County, Arkansas, on charges of criminal use of a weapon, possession of a controlled substance, and theft by receiving. He now has federal charges. On June 26th, the Stockton, California rapper appeared for a federal arraignment hearing in Pope County Circuit Court, where he was officially charged with one count each of possession of a firearm by a felon. Firearm. I love it when these like an extra charge is that you broke the law after you already broke the law. I don't know. It's just it's kind of funny.
Warned and then kept going.
Like it's additional charge, like not just because you shot someone or did something. It's because you had that
And
gun
you-
in the first place.
Shot someone with an illegal gun.
Firearm by a
If
felon.
it was
transportation-
legal, hey, you know what? We'd be a little more lenient on you.
Then he gets in trouble for transportation of a firearm in interstate commerce while under indictment. Like each of these are like double crimes.
Why'd you think you wouldn't get caught?
And then he's got possession of a machine gun, possession of a stolen
Machine gun killer?
firearm,
Oh my gosh.
possession with intent to distribute marijuana.
Okay. I thought it
And
was going to be, honestly, I thought you were going to say possession
Distribute
with
firearms.
intent- Yes.
And possession of a machine gun in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. My goodness. just
When you look at him and you there's nothing behind those eyes.
Oh no, he's got those dead eyes. It
Yeah.
is, okay, like oh man, U.S. magistrate judge doesn't matter. He would spend. Oh, okay.
He also had ammunition too.
Did you
read that out?
That'd be funny if he didn't
that was
have.
that was another crime, possession of ammunition.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Advised Jabo board Jaimani Gorman that he would spend no less than 30 years in prison if convicted on both the marijuana count. Yeah, the marijuana is the worst part here, and the possession of a machine gun in furtherance of a drug trafficking charge.
Okay, we need to look up exactly like what is trafficking as a crime.
Yeah, we were talking about this before we started.
We were
It's
both
funny
kind
that
of cross-eyed. So
we
okay. So I got the crime of human trafficking.
okay.
Is a crime that involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to compel a person to provide labor or services or to engage in commercial sex acts. It is also defined as the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt of people through force, fraud, or deception with the aim of exploiting them profit. Okay, so that's human. So
That's human trafficking.
Drug trafficking.
I believe that's going to be the amount, like I was saying.
You're right. Okay, so drug trafficking refers to the illegal transportation or distribution of controlled substances. So the amount probably factors into intent to distribute.
Right.
Because like why would you have like 10 kilos of cocaine for personal use? So yeah, there's probably like we can just let's draw our own conclusions. And yeah, you're going to distribute it. But yeah, so we were both right, actually.
Yes.
The transportation or distribution of controlled substances. So he may have been doing one or both of these. He may have had a lot of marijuana, or it sounds like he was transporting it.
It was, yeah. So, I mean, it has details about his arrest, which isn't that funny. I found something funny.
I think it's all pretty funny.
It is, but a major setback for EBKJ.
Oh no, a setback.
Oh, a setback.
Poor
The
guy.
rest is a major setback for the rest.
I like that. Arrest is a setback. Like like if when athletes are training, they'll tear like their ACL, or
Yeah,
their shoulder.
exactly.
Oh, it's
he
a
had
setback for
yeah,
a few months.
injury
This guy was arrested. He's
Yeah, look.
probably he's facing like 10 years in prison. It's just a
just minor-
setback.
It's a setback. Yeah,
How old
exactly.
is
It's just a bump in the road. You'll be fine.
How old is this guy?
He's got to be young, but you could look that up here. It's the rest is a major setback for the rapper who's one of the most buzzing artists in the Golden State. He was set to be a special performer. He was set to be a special performer on
The Super Bowl?
Young Boy Never Broke Again's Massa tour, but has since been pulled due to his legal issues. It's hard for me to comprehend, like reading this. It just doesn't make sense.
Well,
like-
there's like words there that are kind of not words.
Yeah. Okay. J-Bo was recently voted the 2025 XXL freshman 10th spot winner. I don't know what that even means.
Oh,
but it
by the
sounds
way, EBK stands for Everybody Killa.
like,
A subset
coincidentally,
gang based in the Nightingale neighborhood of Stockton.
Nice. Coincidentally, he was arrested en route to the magazine cover shoot. Oh, gee, this guy's great.
He's 21 years old.
Oh, of course. Oh man.
I was gonna say he looks young, but there could always be the chance that he's like mid-30s and just has
Right.
like a more youthful face.
Sure.
Nope. He's young kid doing all these crimes. Yeah, he has a song called "Fuck Everybody." One of the most EBK has publicly targeted rival gangs through music. So I guess this is a drill rapper.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's 2.1 million monthly listeners. And he does have everybody. The Boogeyman.
That's his #1 song.
That is, yeah.
The hot
biggest
single. He does not look like a guy I want in my home.
Or in your society.
Produced by especially that. Okay, he did write the song himself.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's a music video. It features shadowy strobing lights.
Sucks something.
The song received generally positive reviews. Stephen Lewis of Passion of the Weiss commented, "Still sharpening iron while indungeoned in the carceral void. EBK Jabo sounds as commanding and unfuckwittable as ever." And Jabo's anti-pop approach continues to astound despite his increasing vitality. Jordan Darvel. Oh, go ahead.
He says he's set to perform at crypto.com arena in Los Angeles Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. So, let's
Is he not in jail currently? Or are they going to let him out perform?
Who knows? He's worth,
what is he worth?
Dead bodies to see his show.
The song is 2 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, he's got 21 songs on his last album, and it's 53 minutes long.
Yeah, wow. Like grab 22 Iron Maiden songs. And don't just grab the longest ones. Just grab your 22 favorite Iron Maiden songs. How long do you think that would be?
I would just put any two albums together and just add it up. I could do that.
Yeah. So okay, put 3 albums together and then just cross off the last album added tracks until you get to 22. Because I want to say Peace of Mind is like 8 or 9. Same with Number of the Beast. Killers might be 11. Find one Iron Maiden album. Okay, you just add Brave New World and Killers. Just do that one.
All right, let's do that. Give me a second here. They got so many albums here.
Just do those 2. Because I know I'm pretty sure, I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I'm pretty sure Killers is 11 songs. And I want to say Brave New World is 10 or 11. I think it's 10.
Okay, Brave New World is 10 songs, an hour and 6 minutes. So it's already longer than the guy has 21 songs. It's an hour and 6 minutes. And then Killers, Killers, 10 songs, 38 minutes. But they technically are a different band. But it still would be longer.
It's at 20 songs.
Yeah, so at 20 songs,
it's an hour and 44 minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's twice as long.
Twice as long.
At 20 songs. So yeah, wow, the attention span here. Well, I guess you can listen to music for a bit, but then you just got to go shoot somebody.
Yeah, it gets you pumped up.
Do you remember the Highland Park shooter?
Sounds very familiar.
There was like a mass shooting in Highland Park, Illinois. It was a really weird looking kid. His name was Robert Cremo III. He kind of looks like one of the kids from Stranger Things.
Okay.
He looks like the main kid from Stranger Things. He looks like the main kid and the kid who was abducted.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Okay.
Yeah, he was originally a rapper. I think his name was Awake the Rapper. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Do they? I want to say most of his stuff. Oh no, it looks like it might still be there. Oh, actually, I don't know. It might be. I can't tell. This is like a YouTube playlist But yeah, Robert Cremo, aka Awake the Rapper, ID'd as person of interest, and he was sentenced to life in prison. So he's just did what the genre compelled him to do. How do you keep it real if you don't unload a firearm? I mean, come
Right.
on. I mean, it sucks for this poor EBK Jabo. It's a weird name, by the way, Jabo. Like his name is Jamani Gorman.
Gorman, yeah.
So like I could see like his name being Jago. Like that would make more sense, Jago, because his name is like Jay Gorman. But where'd the bow come from? I'm Jabo. Hello.
Like Jimbo?
Yeah, sure. Hi, DJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Jabo. Ibika Jabo. You want to go for a ride with me? I have some stuff to take to the other state. I'm not going to hurt you. Stockton is a piece of crap, dude.
Oh, it's not good.
No, it is not at all. It's one of those places where you go if you want to get shot. Like everyone there is like ready to get you. So, product of environment? Hey, who's to say? I actually found another Chicago person.
Oh, did you?
I didn't know this was Chicago. I just had him pulled up. It was kind of funny. Yeah. So from someone, Chicago North Lawndale shooting leaves female dead. No arrests. Akasha Miller.
Oh, I
Chicago
have
rapper.
that pulled up.
Acta G shot dead by 3 men sitting in a parked car. There's a picture of her holding a bunch of
money and a
hundreds and
gun.
20s, and she's got a gun with a light attachment. It looks like
yeah.
a Sig Sauer. So, those got a rail. I think it is a Sig. I can't tell. It's probably an illegal firearm. I mean, it's Chicago.
And it's probably illegal for her to have a firearm. So why not post about it?
Well, exactly. I want to say we talked about this a long time ago. There was some kid, some young rapper, who was like posting all over social media that he had like a bunch of like money and jewelry, and some people like they went up like he posted the Airbnb he was staying.
I think that wasn't that Pop Smoke.
Maybe that was Pop Smoke. I mean, that sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. But yeah, like so if you have these people posting all these pictures with this money.
I'm all alone.
I'm at 1229 Franklin Street. I forgot my gun. I'm on illicit substances, so my reaction time is slow.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Hashtag lots of money in my pocket. Why do you think that this girl was killed?
She just wrong place, wrong time,
She was sitting in a parked white car up in the 1600 block of South Ridgeway Avenue at 2:34 p.m. Wow. Like broad daylight. 3 people came up. One of them took out a gun and shot the woman. The woman was shot in the head and torso and was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital where she was pronounced dead. See, she was an up-and-coming rapper. I like that they have her on TikTok. They have this little TikTok thing, and it just says, like, there's a little graphic that's popping up that just says up-and-coming rapper. Like, she's a self-proclaimed up-and-coming rapper. Reports told the shooting took place about a block from William Penn Elementary School. Authorities have yet to identify the suspects or what led to the shooting. To date, no arrests have been made. A regard of Acta G's social media profile showed they put this in quotes, up-and-coming rapper posing with wads of money in one picture along with a gun in another. Can you rent money? Like, is that like a thing? Because like people, because you have these influencers that they always like they like rent like expensive cars and they pose.
This would be like
can you pay like $50 to have like a stack of hundreds for like a day?
It reminds me of if you've seen Kingpin.
A long time ago. Like,
okay, well, there's
I'll
like
remember what you're talking about.
Woody Harrelson like does like a bet with another bowler, and for like I don't know thousands of dollars, and then it turns out he had just like a couple hundreds wrapped in Monopoly money and gets found out. That made
Oh,
me
that's
think
what
of
Woody
that.
Harrelson had.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I thought, yeah.
Then you get.
Well, we see this is fanned out. Like, I
Oh
guess
yeah.
you could probably print. Yeah, okay, so here's another thing.
You can make
They might
fakes.
maybe they have prop money because you
I mean,
can't.
movies have that.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's a thing where like there's some law where you can't like
You're
print.
gonna rent money to this Akeisha Miller. Oh, I'll give it right back.
Well, yeah, I mean you would do it if you're
Maybe
like
that's
some
why she
kind
got
of.
killed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You would do it if you're like a shady company that would have people kill people to get it back. Like you have this company just to rent to people like this. So either way, you get your money back out of fear, or they just kill you and take it anyway. But I know there's a law, like you cannot print a $5 bill on your printer, even though, like, yeah, it would look fake and awful and it would never pass. But I'm pretty sure it's still illegal to do that. I think
Oh,
most
yeah.
people wouldn't bust you, like, if you printed it to play cops and robbers with your kids. But I think that is a law. But maybe like you can have fake like prop money that's just one-sided, like, and like the front of it says like fake not legal tender or something. Because how'd she get all that's a lot of money. How'd this person get all that money?
I mean, is it that much money?
And well, to have, just in hand at once. Because how much does the bank let you take out at once? So this person just every month
think
they just
This person's
saved
got
up,
a big.
or I guess it's daily. Never mind. I was thinking it was like weekly. Yeah, just
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think there's even $2,000 there. I mean, I'm not saying that's like a little bit of money, but
It's literally just all the money she had. She just-
all right. So I got real quick.
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say the Pop Smoke, when he was shot and killed, February 2020 during a home invasion when he was staying in Hollywood Hills. The rapper shared his address on his Instagram stories and the valuables he had with him, making him easy to locate. Okay, the rapper was ambushed while taking a shower, and the robbers sought cash along with expensive jewelry. They also reportedly stole Pop Smoke's Rolex watch and sold it for $2,000.
That's really funny. Did they catch those guys? I want to say
They
wasn't
caught like one of them.
I say wasn't it a rapper?
A fellow rapper. I mean, that would make sense.
I want to say it was someone like infamous.
Let's see. Corey Walker. That was who killed him. Let's see. I can find that.
I like Cory Booker.
Cory Booker, yeah.
It's the senator in New Jersey. Is it the American? Is it the comic book artist Cory Walker?
He looks like a rapper.
He kind of does. That is a bold hairstyle.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting ones.
We have.
He admitted gang and gun allegations.
I'm just gonna type in Cory Walker rapper. Is that?
That's probably a good idea.
It doesn't look like it. Or I mean, if he was, his album's not coming out anytime soon. Oh, I think the guy I'm looking at, that's Pop Smoke. Yeah, that's who.
Probably.
The guy with the interesting hair.
Yeah, that is Pop Smoke. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that looks like
two little braids.
Yes, got the face tattoo that looks like it says faith.
I think we made fun of that before.
I'm sure we did. I feel like I see that tattoo a lot. I want to say the Highland Park shooter. He had a face tattoo.
He did, yeah. His name is Crimo.
That should have been his rap name.
Yeah, it should have.
Awake the Rapper. There was a bunch of posts saying like it's too bad his rap was fire.
People, yeah, they like the Pop Smoke.
No, I'm talking about Crimo. Oh, it says Awake.
Crimo. Okay. Awake.
You know who the Highland Park shooter actually looks like? He looks like who's the guy married to Ivanka Trump? Jared something.
Oh, Kushner?
Jared Kushner. That's what he looks like. Like he looks like Jared Kushner and the main kid from Stranger Things. He really does. He has a 47 tattooed on his face.
There's got to be some type of gang relation.
Isn't there a video game like that where you like kill people? The
Grand Theft Auto.
47. Well, that's a game. You do kill people in Grand Theft Auto. I don't think I've ever played Grand Theft Auto. Do you want to pass to me again, or do you want to?
Sure. I mean, I was gonna bring up the Akeisha Miller, so I'll take credit for that. So
okay,
I'll let you have one.
Yeah. So we got this one. Rapper Silento sentenced to 30 years for 2021 death of cousin in Metro Atlanta. It's too bad. A judge sentenced rapper Silento. It's got an accent.
Is it Magneto? Magneto's cousin.
Silento. No, I think it's Laudo's cousin.
Oh, you're right.
Silento.
You bow before Silento. Let's be quiet.
All will hush before Silento. Forever. Oh, and he has like this is a better rapper name. His real name is Ricky Hawk. Like that sounds like a rapper name. Like Travis Scott, but like
no, okay, Ricky Hawk.
Wait, is Travis Scott his real name? I don't think it is. I want to say his real name.
He's got two first names.
Travis Scott's name is Jacques Berman Webster. Yeah, so like Ricky, I'm Ricky Hawk, the Hawk. He pleaded guilty but mentally ill to voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, and other charges in connection with the 2021 deadly shooting. I hate the mentally ill plea.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. Like, obviously something's wrong with you if you shoot someone. Like, you are mentally ill, but, oh, this person's mentally ill. Let's give him a more lenient sentence. You should get a harsher sentence for being mentally ill. Like, you're mentally ill? Okay, you can't be rehabilitated because you're mentally ill. No, he didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, and he'll do it again because he didn't know what he was doing. That is the stupidest thing. Like, that is, like you said earlier about Diddy, like, there's no justice. There isn't because Silento, who makes all bow before him, he can just claim mentally ill. Yeah, okay. 30 years.
You got me down a little bit of a rabbit hole, but I'm going to put this in the chat. This is Travis Scott's signature.
Oh, gosh. I hope it's like Homer Simpson's. Oh, my
I mean...
Do you remember Homer Simpson's signature?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, there was an episode where Skinner brought Homer into his office, and he's talking about all the things he did, and then he's saying, and clearly the forgery of a parent's signature, and then he looks and sees Homer's signature, and he goes, never mind that one. And just Homer's signature is just terrible. It's just as Homer's signature, or it says Homer Simpson, but the lines are squiggly, so it looks like he just wrote Homer Simpson, but his hand was shaking when he wrote it. Like, it's just not cursive at all. Yeah, this is weird. It's like TCH with a smiley face.
I mean, it looks like a with like
it's like a sense. It's like a cents sign, not a dollar sign. It's like the C, but it's a dollar. Travis, his name is Titch. Yeah, it's like a dead cow or something.
Yeah, it looks like a Chick-fil-A signature or something.
What's going on? Yeah, that couldn't possibly be faked.
No.
DJ, I heard you had a bunch of autographed Travis Scott memorabilia for sale.
I do.
On your eBay.
Yeah, they're authentic. They're legit, bro.
I knew a guy that had, like, he had a roll, and they weren't fake, they were official, but he had a roll of the seal of authenticity. Like, he just got those, like, from some commercial thing.
Oh, wow.
Like, because he was a distributor. So when he was ordering stuff, that was one thing he could order was like the authenticity sticker. But back to Silento. Kneel before Silento. What we know In the early morning hours of January 21st, 2021. Wait a minute. Isn't that Inauguration Day? As Joe Biden was being sworn in, officers with the DeKalb County Police Department respond to a report of a person shot at a home off of? It says that.
Yo, I believe it. These are hard to read.
Responded to a report of a person shot at a home off of Deep Shoals Circle. A home off of Deep Shoals Circle. Okay. It's a home. It's off of Deep Shoals Circle and Corners Crossing. So it's like, it's around that street intersection. At the home, police found 34-year-old Frederick Rooks III suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Wait, hold on. He was pronounced dead at the scene, so they found him suffering from it, but he was dead at the scene? So was he suffering or was he dead?
Maybe they watched him suffer until he died.
The cops just stood there.
What
What do you want me to do about it, huh? You're dying. I can't. What? You want me to arrest you? What do I look like a paramedic? What's wrong? They're like lecturing. He's like, "Help me! Help! I'm dying!" Like, what do you want me? Huh? I'm a cop. Like, yeah, I can read you your Miranda rights, and I make you feel. Cops are just like lecturing this guy on like what a cop isn't allowed to do as he's just dying, and he just dies. Like, oh, he's dead. Well, we can pronounce him dead at the scene. Oh, neighbors told police that they heard gunshots, and a security camera on a nearby home caught a white BMW SUV fleeing the scene shortly after the shots. One of Rook's family members said the victim was last seen with Silento, who picked him up from a friend's home in a white SUV. Investigators did not have a suspect at the time, but later identified Hawk as the gunman after Silento was taken into custody. Prosecutors say he admitted shooting Rooks. Bullet casings from the scene also reportedly matched a gun found on the rapper at the time of his arrest. The other side. After his arrest, Chanel Hudson, Silento's PR manager, released a statement that read, "Please send my client Silento some positive vibrations." Over the past several years, Ricky has been suffering immensely from a series of mental health illnesses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give me a break.
Anxiety and depression.
He was sad, and he copes with it by shooting people. Come on, we all have our coping mechanisms. Who are you to judge? Maybe you eat ice cream. Silento silences people. We will continue in the efforts of his treatment, but we ask in the meantime the public uplift him and his family in immediate prayer and positive energy. So he's the real victim here. Ricky is a beautiful soul, and we hope that the same people who came up whipping and nay-naying with him.
Oh, watch me nay-nay. Watch me nay-nay. It was that stupid song.
Well, the people who whipping and nay-naying with him continue to support him. Lifted in prayer. God bless. I find this honestly blasphemous.
Oh yeah, I do like the reason for his stage name Silento.
Why?
So he chose a stage name Silento based on his achieving his goals being, quote, less talk and more action.
The bullet does all the talking you need.
Exactly.
That's really funny.
Silencing his victims.
Silento's most popular song is "Watch Me," in parentheses, whip/nay-nay, which was released in 2015 when he was just a junior at Redan High School in Stone Mountain. The song charted worldwide. Is that song?
That is. It's "Watch Me nay-nay." Watch me nay-nay.
I
don't know anything else about it or know the beat, but I just remember that like part.
I just assume that there's like a bunch of songs that talk about whipping and nay-naying.
No, yeah, well.
This is the guy. Song charted worldwide. Hit number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the U.S. It also started a social media phenomenon of videos being posted with people dancing to the song. Yeah, I just assumed that it started. I remember that being a thing. But doing the whip pull, the nay-nay. I thought it was just like, oh, this is popular, so he just got in on it. The artist. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm looking at his musical influences, and the one that just
bullets.
The one that stuck out.
A sweet song of a gunshot.
Yes. Boozy Badass.
want to say I know this guy.
But obviously he's got a
Is that
big
the-
tab on legal issues and controversies.
Let's take a look at Boozy. I want to say this was a guy. People had shirts that said "Free Boozy."
Probably.
All right, let's take
Oh no,
legal-
there's Lil Boozy. So but that's,
Oh,
oh wait,
that-
he's formerly Lil Boozy. Maybe it's the same guy.
Oh, you think the guy who's formerly Lil Boozy is the same guy as Lil Boozy?
I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll pull
honestly,
both up.
fair enough. Who knows? Who can keep track of all these names? Pop Smoke, Smoke Pop, Pop Rock, Smoke Smoke, Pop Pop.
No,
Pop, pop,
I guess Lil Boozy is the same guy, formerly
I
known as
guess.
Lil Boozy.
This guy. All right, let's go into this. Let's just read
Yeah.
this down.
Okay.
Legal issues. Boozy was arrested after East Baton Rouge sheriff's deputies found marijuana and a Glock in his car. Boozy pled guilty to his third offense, possession of marijuana charge, and was sentenced to 2 years in prison the next day. Judge Chip Moore doubled the sentence on November 9th after finding Boozy had violated probation while awaiting sentencing. Have they ever not done this? Like
No.
they always break some law and then they're put on probation and then they break like 4 more laws. Between his plea and sentencing, Boozy was electronically monitored and placed under house arrest. 2 years later, Boozy was indicted on charges of first-degree murder of Terry Boyd. Whoa. He also faced charges for 3 counts of possession with intent to distribute narcotics, codeine and cocaine, and marijuana.
Codeine and
counts.
cocaine. That sounds like a rap song.
Look it up.
Okay.
See if that's a song while I keep reading. 3 counts of conspiracy to commit possession with intent to distribute narcotics, 2 counts of conspiracy to introduce contraband into a penal institution. Wow, that's really funny. He has stated that he is innocent of these charges. District Attorney Hiller Moore stated that the killings seemed to be over turf. If convicted, Boozy could have faced the death penalty. Has any rapper gotten the death penalty?
That's a good question.
Yeah, look
They
that up
usually
while I
get
continue
off.
reading. Yeah, exactly. they get off and they continue rapping about all these committing
yeah.
crimes. Prosecutors also stated they believe the rapper may have been involved in at least 5 other murders. On June 28th, Boozy entered a not guilty plea in a Louisiana courtroom. While Boozy's defense addressed the fact that the rapper has several ongoing cases, they emphasized that he is not a murderer and rested their case without bringing any witnesses. Well, yeah, they killed him all. The jury in the case came to a unanimous not guilty verdict on the murder charge after less than 10 minutes deliberation. Yeah. Okay.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, give me a break. On November 29th, 2011, Boozy was sentenced to 8 years in state prison after pleading guilty to the drug charges. May 11th, 2012,
15 more
jury
years.
found Boozy not guilty of first-degree murder. Is another one? On December 7th, 2012, his attorneys were able to argue that the drug ring charge was a setup. The informant offered to provide codeine syrup for Boozy, an admitted codeine addict, in exchange for his help. He was released. In all fairness, yeah, it's crap. You can't do that. That's stupid. So good way to wreck that. Way to mess it up, informants. He remained on parole until 2018. On July 12th, 2022, Boozy was detained during a traffic stop and cited with possession of marijuana. Have you seen Clerks 2?
Yes.
Do you remember in the beginning when Jay is telling them, or the people, about how they don't do drugs, and it was after they got arrested? We were pulled over for suspicion of mischief. What's that mean? We were driving with a deployed airbag. That's what this makes me think of. Detained during a traffic stop and cited with possession of marijuana. It's a traffic stop. How'd they find the marijuana? Was it just on his front seat?
Yeah.
They searched my car. They're not allowed to search your car without probable cause. They can't like pull you over and say,
Oh,
"Let me
well, it's
search
probably
your car."
like a bunch of smoke, just like
He's probably smoking in front of him.
probably was. You got to put that out, sir. Oh, it's a cigarette.
It's just a cigarette.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
since
I'm
May
not. I'm not.
2020.
It's like
Go ahead.
it's like the Beetlejuice. I'm not smoking. I don't smoke. You're smoking right now. No, I quit
Who,
smoking.
me? Yeah.
Spell red.
but you-
LSTER.
But you do smoke sometimes, but you don't smoke anymore. No. But you do smoke a little, but you don't smoke. No. What color is a carrot? You know, a carrot. It's a carrot. Repeat after me. It was September 11th. September 11th. It is what it is. That guy is really funny to watch.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched any of the other people on that show? Like, just like random like clips of Howard Stern guests?
It's been a little while.
It's really hard to watch almost all of them. Like Beetlejuice is like consistently funny. The rest of them, oh man, it is really it's mostly sad.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But back to Boozy. He was
Yeah, you got a
arrested.
few more years to go over.
Oh, I do. On May 6, 2023, Boozy was arrested in San Diego after he was discovered to be a felon unlawfully in possession of a firearm after being pulled over by police for a traffic violation. He's like speeding. He has like a Tommy gun on his front seat. It's like the seat buckle is over it.
He's driving the carpool lane.
Come on, I'm just.
You got a passenger.
On July 14, 2023, moments after one unlawful firearm possession charge against him was dismissed, Boozy was arrested on additional unlawful gun possession charges outside a San Diego courthouse.
The courthouse.
Like he was cleared, so he pulls out a gun, starts shooting in the air, like, I'm free! They arrest him, like, oh man, what'd I do now? On July 21st.
No, I'm free. I got
Come on, man, I'm free. You can't arrest me. I can't go to jail. I'm free. On July 21st, 2023, a magistrate judge ordered for Boozy to be released on a $50,000 bond. At this point, why? This is just a menace.
This is he keeps beating the rap. You know, it's
they keep just not charging him.
They're just picking on him at this point because he's obviously innocent.
Yeah, and it's so annoying that like he has a huge following of people that think that you just release him from jail.
This is like 20 years worth of offenses.
Yes, it is.
Oh
Well,
my God.
you know,
2008,
20
17
years in 3 years. On July 18th, 2024, less than 2 weeks after the other charges were dismissed, Boozy was charged with counts of unlawful firearm possession, including one for interstate commerce as a convicted felon and another for knowingly possessing a firearm while using controlled substances. For the drug-related firearm possession law, Boozy faces up to 10 years in prison. They keep dismissing the charges and he keeps breaking it. Why are they dismissing charges?
At this point, like, okay, you know, this has happened 8 times. I think you actually done something wrong here. You'd think.
So here's a funny thing. In February 2020, Boozy was criticized for comments he made towards Zaya Wade, 12-year-old daughter of American basketball player Dwayne Wade, who had recently come out as transgender, with the support of her parents, among them being, don't cut his dick off, bruh. In the same video, he went on to say that outlawing physical abuse of children gave them too much power over their parents. Well, that's funny. Oh, gosh. Also in February 2020, just days after the incident involving Zaya Wade, Boozy was asked by staff to leave a Planet Fitness in Georgia. Boozy alleged the gym's manager was hostile towards him for his comments towards Wade. The spokesman for the company denied Boozy's claim that a personal grudge was the reason for him being asked to leave, instead stating that the rapper had failed to comply with company policies and had harassed members of the staff.
That seems like a good workout partner.
Probably.
Spot me, bro.
Hold on, I have to go harass the staff.
To get an extra rep on the bench press, he'll put a gun to your head. You better.
Don't fail. You don't want to know what happens.
Push it.
Come on. Yeah. Nice bad. Nice pick. It's the best episode. That is the best episode of Self.
That is my all-time favorite. That is prime.
When Cartman is pretending to, or he's like researching how to be retarded. He's watching Kid Rock. Here's a good one. In May 2020, Boozy was criticized for a now deleted video he uploaded to Instagram in which he spoke positively of paying an adult female prostitute to perform oral sex on his son and nephew, then 12 and 13 years old. He spoke positively of it.
Yeah.
They were below the age of consent in any U.S. state and allowing his minor son to watch pornography. Oh, he's a Frank Zappa fan.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong with that? Frank
Yeah,
Zappa's a cool guy.
He's just a Laurel Canyon fanatic.
Yeah.
As he felt pornography was more appropriate for children to watch than cartoons with two men kissing. Previously, in 2017, in a birthday post aimed at his soon-to-be 14-year-old son, Boozy bragged that he had secured his son a bad bitch to perform fellatio on him for his birthday. In a post liked by 27,000 users, though he later claimed he had been joking, even
I'll
though...
take your word for it.
Yeah, he's a oh gosh. After rumors spread that Lil Nas X was collaborating with Boozy,
Oh, no.
Boozy went on a homophobic rant against Lil Nas X, who is openly gay, in 2021, in which he urged Lil Nas X to commit sewer slide.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that one on this platform.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
Boozy has 8 children with 6 women.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. He said he did not believe marriage was a good choice for him. I wonder why. Because he did not want to lose half of his fortune to his spouses in the event that he committed adultery. And has praised women who stay in a relationship with an unfaithful partner, saying he respects those women. This guy. I blame this guy for Silento killing someone.
He's a good influence.
I have no reason.
I could separate the art from the artist. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when I'm sure his songs are about loving others and
he's like Chris
being
Brown.
a good person. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's look at his first album, Youngest of the Camp, by Boozy. What is Boozy's name again? I have to look that up.
Let's see.
Okay, Torrance Hatch Jr. I was thinking his name was going to be like something with like B in it. Boozy for short. Youngest of the Camp is the debut studio album by American rapper Lil Boozy. Okay, wait, how old is this guy again? 1982. So he was 18 at the time. So he was appropriately a Lil Boozy. Oh boy, this is funny. It was released in 2000 by C-Lock Records. The album's production was mainly handled by Happy Perez Rusley and C-Lock himself. C-Lock was also listed as one of the album's featured guest appearances. These names, by the way, along with Max Minnelli, Concentration Camp, and Donkey, like from Shrek. There's a rapper named Concentration Camp. Now that is an edgy rapper name.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay. Yeah.
Concentration Camp rapper. I'm gonna get articles about like the first rappers were in like, Auschwitz concentration camp. That's what I'm expecting to pop up. Okay,
oh my!
German rappers slammed for Auschwitz lyrics. C-Lock, American rapper and a founding member of the Southern hip hop collective Concentration Camp. Okay, so maybe that's like the name of like a group. Young Bleed, another member of Concentration Camp. Oh, so, what the heck? So Concentration Camp is a rap group with Lil Boozy,
it's like an NWA
Bleed, and C-Lock. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's a rap group from Baton Rouge formed by C-Lock in the mid '90s. It's pretty. Oh my goodness! So the first article there's like the AI generated answer. The first article is Concentration Camp Anthems, Music and the Holocaust.
Oh my God.
Oh, that makes sense. Youngest of the camp. I get it. Oh my gosh. And then there's something here. Concentration Camp by MC Holocaust.
Oh no.
So this is on Bandcamp. MC Holocaust. What is going on here? They have a song called Ghetto Hitler. Another Holocaust introduction. Apocalypse Farewell. Fuck Calling Truce, Ghetto Hitler, Mr. Frost, XLA Holocaust, Insult to Injury, War Hungry, Ends Can't Stand It, Locked Out Renegade, MC Holocaust, Strikeout, Womanize, No Surprise, Set It Off, I Ain't Going. What is this? Is this real? This looks like this is some kind of like edgy crap. MC Holocaust, Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, this has got to be some kind of edgy boy. Yeah, that's okay. I thought it was gonna be funny, but that's just like stupid. Concentration Camp by Sealock on Apple Music. I like it. They have a song called Life is a Bitch. Bloody Murder. Deadly Sins. Southern Roulette. I wonder what that's about. I want the lyrics for Southern Roulette. There's a good song. Working These Hoes featuring Big Papa and Michael Sterling. Yeah, the Sealock guy. These pictures look very AI. I want to say I've seen this guy before, but who knows? Well, I wonder what I want to know the sales of this. Like, Lil Bosey seems like a guy. Oh, this is funny. He is known for making homophobic and transphobic comments throughout his career and garnered notoriety after he's saying he paid prostitutes to engage in sex acts with children. And that's Silento's mentor.
Yeah.
Mentoro.
Mentoro.
Label Trills. Well, we're at an hour and a half. I think we can save some stuff. We got. There's a lot of stuff out there.
There is. Yes, this is much needed.
Yeah. So, I think we can we can wrap it. Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts, DJ?
I think we're good on that. I think that's a good, getting our feet wet kind of first episode for the Balla watch.
Yeah.
And we'll keep everyone up to date on maybe do the Chicago crime statistics, maybe once a month, or keep an eye on those numbers. We gotta stay accountable. Hopefully, people listening are still around and not a statistic. We don't want anyone shot in the junk
or the ass.
Yeah. Or any unknown areas or other.
Yes. But I think everyone out there, just keep your eye on the ball.
Exactly.